Welcome back to Fire Emblem Echoes, Shadows of Valentia. Welcome to Alm's Route, it's now cursed. So let's do this fight. Can't wait to just be staring at these despairing faces the whole video.
Yeah, we need a new splash screen and soon.
Where do these woods lead exactly?
To Fear Mountain, home to Nui Baba of the Duma Faithful. Most would cross the Rigel Plains to the west to reach the Imperial Palace. So there's no need to take this route, should we wish for a safer passage.
I propose that we advance regardless.
Why is that, Lucas?
I've heard grim reports of this Arcanist Nui Baba. She's of a kind with General Jerome, who controls the Rigel Plains. They're tyrants both, and their subjects suffer terribly under their yoke. But if a pack of good-hearted invaders such as us were to take them out, well, we might find ourselves with new support among the Rigelian masses.
Interesting.
Granted, we run the risk of losing men we can't afford to be without, so I'm not insisting we do this. I only offer the suggestion.
I'll think on it, Lucas. Thank you.
I mean, there is historical precedent for that. Like, the Spanish are actually, like, really popular with the native peoples who weren't the Aztecs, at least for a couple of years.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know how long that lasted. Probably not very, but, you know.
There's a moment of time.
I'm sure if we stab Nui Baba, everyone's like, oh, this guy. Who is this guy?
Here's just a ninja for some reason, named Xaizor.
Here's your OC for when you were 14.
If you're wondering if we're talking about you, yes.
I read your fanfic. You thought you didn't post it.
We read it anyway.
Turns out we all went to the same high school.
Hey, Tobe. Got a minute?
What's wrong?
Well, I was wondering something. So, if Claire fell for someone else, like Alm or, I don't know, me, what would you do?
What could I do? I'd be hurt, but she's a lady of noble birth, and I'm just, Tobin. Guys like me are lucky if women like that even show up in our dreams.
That's a good attitude.
Hey, the writing is on the wall. She's out of my league, but I don't have to throw away the good things I do have over her. Like my best friend.
I wouldn't want to lose my best pal either.
Good. What do you say we make it through today and figure things out from there?
It's a date. Or a plan. Whatever. Let's do what you just
No, I'm totally straight. I'm totally interested in Claire, right? Don't mind me. Okay, so this map. We've already had kind of a normal Alm map before, fighting Berkut and Lotz. So that was kind of a tough intro to Act 4, but nothing too bad. This one's a little more difficult, I would say, because it's very witch-based. There are so many witches. And this is where witches are actually kind of tough. Not this one who's decided to go after Python, which was stupid as hell. Why did you do that? Why did you attack the person who can attack back?
I like to imagine Python just fell asleep and then woke up and immediately did that.
That's what you get for interrupting my nap.
Right back to sleep.
Alright, so the tough thing about witches is, well, first off, now they're actually a fair bit stronger. And of course, resistance being what it is in this game, just a tiny bit stronger means they're going to be doing a lot of damage. In addition, some of them also just have thunder, so they can just attack from 3 spaces away, so they're a little harder to counter, at least with other mages. Archers, well, you've seen how well that goes over for witches. Now, obviously, none of our archers could really withstand too many attacks from a witch, but as long as they're not overly aggressive, which, again, they don't seem to be typically. Like, they could have gone in harder than they did, but they did not. I will also say, a good strategy for witches is not necessarily a high resistance character, because they don't really exist in this game. Go for higher speed characters. For example, I did actually have to do 2 takes of this map because, unfortunately, Xaizor was actually kind of strong, and my positioning was bad. First attempt, I put Lucas forward first, and he got doubled. He did survive overall, but that wasn't great. Forsyth, on the other hand, weirdly fast. Don't know how that happened, but whatever. He's a fast enough boy to avoid a mage. In addition, I also got Encloser in this version of the fight. I didn't actually get that in the first take, which, honestly, Encloser just stops an enemy from moving, so I'm glad Python's been getting more action this time around, because, quite frankly, that's a good move.
Oh my god!
Also, nobody can hit this fucking witch because she's on a forest.
The odds are in their favor! Well, they're not, but they've gone 4 times.
Blair Witch ain't shit!
That's one way to get your hit in.
And yet, that happened. Oh, Forsyth. I'll forgive the bad level just because I needed somebody to hit that damn witch. Just one person.
We may have had this conversation before, but is the crit chance rolled independently of the hit chance, or do you have to hit first before it checks for a crit?
I mean, as far as I know, it does have to hit first before it checks for a crit.
Okay, because in my mind, like, if you have a
that's-
massive crit chance, that can make up for a bad hit chance, but that's probably not how it works.
That's not how it works.
Well, fuck.
Just leave it to me.
Hey, Faye.
Our journey will be over soon, won't it? And because of that, there's something I need to tell you. I know now probably isn't the best time in the world, but I have to get it out.
All right, I'm listening.
There's a dream I have. Or more of a wish, I suppose. But I dream that after the war is over, you'll return with me to Ram Village. We'll have a little garden, we'll hunt our own food, and we'll never have to fight another battle for as long as we live. Pretty good dream, don't you think?
Yeah, it's nice.
So do you think it'll come true?
I'm sorry, Faye, but no. I'm not going back to the village. I can't. Not anymore. There are too many things left for me to do. But I'll always be thankful for you and all my friends back home. I never would have found my place in the world if it wasn't for you. You're very special to me, Faye. Just not in the way you want. So knowing all that, will you keep journeying with me anyway?
Oh, I suppose. This is a pretty grand adventure after all. Still, I thought that if I came with you, we'd find something together that... Oh, never mind. I should have known such a thing wasn't really possible. But I'd like to keep my feelings for you, if that's all right. At least until we part. Will you allow me that much?
Of course, Faye.
Like, normally, the dynamic there is just like Alma's completely oblivious, right? Like, oh, he doesn't notice Faye's feelings at all, even though it's very obvious. No, he notices, he just doesn't feel that way about her, so he has to let her off easy. It's actually fairly well done.
I would bet money that what you described was the initial plan, and then they started writing dialogue for Faye, and somebody went, guys, we can't do that this time.
We can have him be oblivious to Claire or whatever, but like, anyone else? No.
While I bear you no grudge, my master's orders are absolute.
Is that just Lucas again? Whoa.
How the fuck did you do that, Python?
See?
Hey, do I get paid by commission? Like, do I get paid for number of arrows I fire? Watch this.
Python just takes his quiver off of his back and loads it into his bow.
No, you absolutely don't get paid like that. Oh. Well, little late for that one.
We have to replace those arrows, Python.
Alright, well, most of them technically missed. That guy can't walk because he'll just stub his toe on those arrows. That's how that move works. We'll take him back when he's done. So anyway, yeah, no, Enclosure is extremely useful and just, wound up coming in just when I needed it, because the boss is in an awkward spot right now. Like, I can't really attack these witches without being in danger, but with a bit of clever maneuvering, I can at least attack this one a little easier. Now, thankfully, fucking, oh god, what's his name?
Xaizor.
Xaizor. Here we go. The fucking nonsense name of this man. Thankfully, he's faster than he is damaging. So, don't take a low defense character against him, because, yeah, no, they'll be torn apart, but as long as you have a good enough defense and a decent speed, he can't overwhelm you, really. Not super keen on that knight over there, but whatever.
Why did he not attack?
I don't know.
Does Enclosure also prevent you from attacking?
It shouldn't? But maybe he just really didn't want to attack either one of his targets. It's hard to imagine because that never happens in Fire Emblem. There aren't any enemies or bosses with restraint. At most, they just won't go towards you automatically, but if you're by them, they'll fucking try to attack you.
Damn you. I can serve you no longer. Forgive me, Emperor Rude.
I was very loyal or whatever. Anyway, bye. I'm dead now.
I don't even know who you are.
Wait, no, not my Pegasus cheese! No!
I was going to give that to Rudolph!
Damn you! I stole that from the weird cheese fanatic!
Alright, who's getting the killing blow? Let's go, Delphia.
Yeah, Delphia kinda needed it. I was actually a lot more active in using her in the first run, but, she was the one who died. She does not have a lot of defense or HP, and I kind of threw her forward a bit too far. Now, if I had Enclosure, I would have been fine.
That level may as well have not happened.
A stunning victory for a stunning lady.
Alright, and there we go. That one wasn't too bad, but again, it's very witch-centric, so thank the mercy that you're shown from the witches not attacking you.
So, have you made up your mind as to where we're headed?
Yes, I think so.
Huh? What is it,
This is going to sound crazy, but I thought I heard Celica.
Celica? The priestess girl from the castle? I'm sorry to say, I heard nothing.
I need you,
It is her! Where are you, Celica?
What's... wait!
Celica! Where are you, Celica?
I'm so glad you've come.
Celica? What is this? An illusion?
Yes. I'm being held prisoner in Nui Baba's abode.
What? Are you hurt?
Help me, I have faith. I know you'll come. I'm waiting for you. I've always been waiting.
Wait! Celica, don't go! Damn it! Was that really her?
What next, child of fate? You slipped my grasp at the border, but now you run straight to my snare. Despite the bungling of that useless Berkut. No matter. All will be mine soon enough. I'll not let the likes of Jeddah claim a bearer of the brand. The power of such a soul could grant me life eternal.
Alright, well then. Unfortunately, that won't be the thing we're dealing with next time. Next time we return to Celica.